Hey guys, Emma Romano here, self-healing coach. I think this is a really important topic. For some reason, the last probably 6 weeks, especially during the coronavirus, I think because people are stuck in their houses, people cannot escape what they're really doing and what's really going on for them. I have had about 8 clients in the last 6 weeks, adults, as in parents, ringing me and seeing me on Zoom from all over the world, particularly America, which is kind of weird, saying, I've just found out my daughter is a lesbian, or my son is gay, or bisexual, or what's the other one when they're, oh God, I forgot the names of them. There's so many names I don't know now. I'm like, what's that? They are attracted to a personality. So it doesn't matter if there's male or female behind them. If anyone knows it, can you tell me? There is 3 steps that you need to do as a parent. The very first step you need to do is you need to get out of your own head and your own, thanks, gorgeous, pansexual, that's it. I was going to call it potsexual, but I knew that wasn't right. Pansexual, right? So there's a few things you need to do, and they need to be done in this order. Because what you'll do instantly, especially if you're a parent who's challenged by this, don't beat yourself up over it. This is the one thing you need to do. 1, this is not about you. It's about your child. And if you find out, even if they haven't told you and you find this out, or if they look at you and going, you know, Mum, Dad, this is what's going on, the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on your heart. You're going to stand up out of that chair, wherever you may be, and you're going to grab your child and you're going to look them in the eye and say, I love you just the way you are. And you're going to hold them. That's step 1. Then step 2, because all your fears and all your anxieties are going to come up. I know, right? They're going to fucking come up. There's going to be, oh, what's great auntie fucking Jane going to say? What's the neighbours going to say? So particularly people who are caught up in a certain religion, they really struggle with this. And they'll say, oh my God, we might have to extradite the child. We might have to give up the child for the church. I'm going to ask you this. What is your fucking biggest why? Because I'm telling you now, my biggest why that I do anything in this world, for me personally, they're called Jack and Ben. If Jack or Ben came to me and said, Mum, I'm gay, or I don't know, I'm fucking whatever, or I don't know, I'm going to sit there and go, I love you. Cool. Whatevs. Just make sure that person is worthy of your love. Just make sure that person is worthy of your time. Make sure that person is worthy of your heart. That's what I want my boys to fall in love with. Someone who is worthy of those boys. So this is the first thing you're going to do when your child, or if your child comes out to you, you're going to get out of your own fucking head and out of your own bullshit. And you're going to stand up and you're going to look at that child in the eye and you're going to you're going to say this first, go, I love you just the way you are. And you're going to wrap your arms around them and you're not going to let go until they let go first. Did you hear that? Don't let go until they let go first, because what they'll be doing is, no matter what age they are, they could be 12, 13, 17, they could be 25, they could be 35, they could be 70, it doesn't fucking matter. They're actually coming from a very hurt child, because they kind of, when you're gay, so some people I've spoken to, they know when they're 5, they know when they're 10, it's kind of around puberty. I think it's different for most, I'm not sure. But can you imagine the turmoil they've gone and the bravery they've had to come out and say it? I mean, because not everyone's a cool parent like me, by the way. All right? No one's just like, I don't give a fuck. Just be a cool person. So, right? The second thing you're going to do is get out of your own head and ask you why. Because I know I was brought up Catholic. I am not religious now. I'm spiritual. But there is no man who's going to tell me that what my child does is fucking wrong. Just because my son might lay with another male, that doesn't mean my kid's wrong. It doesn't mean that at all. That's for me. So the second thing you're going to do is going to get out of your own fucking bullshit and stop picking up other people's belief systems and all that fucking crap that goes with it, because that child is your baby. And there is no difference. This I want you to think about. If your child was to tell you at 4:44, hey, mom, I'm gay, there is no difference your love for that child at 4:43 to it is at 4:45. Think about that. The only thing that got in the way was your own belief systems. Think about that. A child is your child. Who they fuck does not matter. Okay? It really doesn't matter. As long as all I want for my children and all I want for your children is this. I want them to have so much freaking self-worth. I want them to have so much self-worth that whoever they bring into their life loves them for them and gives them their heart and their love and lets them be who they want to be and encourages them. That's what I want. That's what you should want for your children, not what the church thinks, not what your parents think, not what your next door neighbors think, if you get what I mean. I really hope this has helped for you. Because when you put your hand on your heart, you come from a love center. When you start getting angry or upset about it, you're going to a fear center. Fear. Your children come through love. So please, love on your children. That's all I'm asking. Love you guys. I hope that helps.